Hi everyone. Today I'll be showing you how to draw out support and resistance lines on Bitcoin price chart. Support and resistance lines, you can draw them even on some other crypto analysis. Bitcoin will be our basic coin for the lesson. So I'll navigate to my exchange platform. Binance is my favorite exchange for my analysis and trades most of the times. Okay. So this is the trade environment. I'll open the price charts. As you can see in the center here, it's already on trading view. I'll be running analysis there for some time. Let me expand the view. Just so this is Bitcoin slash USDT trade pair. This is the price charts on hourly time frame. Oh, let me toggle to other time frames. This is 4 hourly. Let me zoom out. Like when you're about analyzing support and resistance, it's advisable you zoom out a couple of times, 5 to 8 times, depending on the area you want to cover. And the wider area you cover, the more accuracy you are likely to get. So you can see those support levels and resistance levels in far areas. So I think I'll be using a hourly time frame. Let me try using hourly time frame. Sorry, daily time frame actually. Daily time frame. So on a daily time frame, we can see the chart. Let me zoom out a little bit. Let me focus on this area in the chart. So I want to see Bitcoin support and resistance from 2021 till today. I'm trying to draw the support and resistance lines within from this date till today. I zoom out a little bit. I'm still having that 2021. I'm still having it, right? I'm still having it. So it's okay like this. So the first thing we have to do is what? To zoom out, which I've actually done. The next thing is to draw out the obvious levels. The levels that are very obvious. So using horizontal line to draw out the what? Obvious levels. And before I go on, we have to understand that if the levels are not clear, if you are not too sure, then there is no level. It has to be very obvious to you. So I have a level here. I'm very certain. I'm sure there is a level here. There's a level here. Okay. I think I have a level here. I have a level here. Sure, I have another level here. There is a level here. I'll be using these few levels. In support and resistance, there could be so many levels to be drawn. But the fewer, the more clarity for the lesson. When you get to understand better on your own, you can draw out more levels with the understanding of the few levels I've drawn out. I love giving them different colors. I love giving the different colors. It helps me in my analysis generally. The lower levels, I might start with the lower level, the least level here. I might color it red. Where Bitcoin had its least support. Can I color this one yellow? Lighter green. This thing, there's no rule to what I'm doing right now. So it's based on my own preference, how I want my chart to look like. So there's no rule to this. Let me make it blue. So when I'm emphasizing on a particular level, the color will make the difference. Now, first of all, we have to what? Adjust, zoom out our what? Our chart. Zoom out our chart. Oh, I made a blunder there. Let me bring it back. After zooming out, we have to do what next? Draw out the levels. Once we are done drawing out the levels, next thing is to what? Adjust the levels to have more number of touches. We've zoomed out our chart to cover the area we want to analyze. We've drawn out the levels. Now is to adjust the levels to have number of touches. There is a touch here. There is a touch here. So there is a touch here. There is a touch here. There is a touch here. We missed out this touch. So we had 3 here. If I adjust to get this touch and this touch, I might be having only 2. But I forgone this particular touch here. And I'm having what? 3 touches. So I needed more number of touches. And here. So this is actually a place of value. It might not be at the perfect touch of the peak, but it's actually a place of value. Going to this next line, there is a touch here, very obvious. There is a touch here. There is a touch here. There is a touch here. We didn't get this touch, but we got a touch here. We got a touch here and a touch here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A reasonable number of touches. Now there is a touch here, there is a touch here, and there is a touch there. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's okay. Here there is a touch. 1, 2, 3. Now we've gotten the touches. I want to explain these touches, what they signify concerning support and resistance. Now coming from here, this touch here means what? Support. Bitcoin exceeded this price, broke this price, and came back here and held. And there was an uptrend. So holding from down means what? Support. It held that same price here, held it here from the down, from the up to down. Is holding it from the down means what? Support. Now look at here on this yellow line. Bitcoin touched this price and dumped down, meaning that this is what? A rejection of price. So we can call this what? Resistance. So this is actually the difference between support and resistance. Rejection on the top means what? Resistance. Holding on below is what? Support. Price was held and there was a pump further. That means there is a support here. Going further to explain, here is a rejection of price. Here is a rejection of price. Here we can see it's a support. Here is a support because the price held and pumped back up. Here is what? A rejection of price. We can call it resistance. Here is a support. It held and pumped back up. So this is how it goes, where you can notice your support and resistance. So this is basically how to draw your what? Support and resistance. But sometimes they might not be in what? In a straight line, horizontal. They can be in a trend line. I can see so there is a support on current chart trend. Let me make a trend line here. Now, so it's very apparent that the support line is what? Is on a trend line. And the resistance actually is also what? On a trend line. Let me zoom out, or zoom in rather, for us to get the clarity of this. Now look at our support and resistance here. This is what support is on an uptrend, this is our what? Resistance. As you can see on the chart here, is no longer on a straight line. This is a support line. This is holding support on a trend line. This is rejection of price on a what? Trend line. It's no longer on a horizontal line. So our supports and resistance can be on trend line. And this is the current trend of Bitcoin price. So this is how to draw your support and resistance. On our next video, I might be showing us how to go about volume support, understanding what the volume is saying. All these things are confluences that you can add to your analysis before you can make a trade. Because you can't trade in isolation. You can't just trade this. You cannot jump into trade because you've seen a trend like this. This is an uptrend. Let me dive into trend. No, it can be broken. So there are other confluences like the volume, other factors, other price factors for analysis, indicators and all that you have to consider before you trade. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was clear enough. Hit like, subscribe to the channel to get notification on upcoming videos. Thank you and have a good day.